It was a story that preyed on my mind, you know what I mean? It's a psychological edifice. It was very clever. Now, the story's about two guys who write the same story like this. And one of them is a Southern Confederate type, and the other one's a sort of homosocial, liberal, Northern Democrat, right? And the Democrat went first. It was in a magazine. It was in a public magazine, right? And then the other one comes in and goes, "That's my story," like this. When you've got to change it in because you wrote it a little bit wrong, like this. Now, in the South, a Confederate culture of dick swinging white boys, he could be completely lying, like, but he would think it was funny, it would be considered culturally funny, if he could convince John's character, Todd Downey, that his story was wrong and then fix it for the white guy's way. That's, oh God, he was just right. I was just thinking it, like this, even though John was the published author, I mean Todd Downey, I mean Stephen King. Right? And now he sort of school bullies him in the middle of nowhere. Old-fashioned things to do like this. You can't prove that magazine was really there like this. Of course you can. It's in a public record like this. With the explosion of technological media, it's a public record. His lawyer's got a copy. The police could go and get it. Like this is going. And the bit of the work video is that he can't get there on time to save his own life from the bullshit that's about to spew out of his mouth about his wife, about his kids, about anything he could think of. Any nasty little chip in his armor is going to exploit to try and kill him and take the money for the story. But the point of the story is that the Confederate character underestimated Todd Downey in the first instance. "I know I can do it," said Todd Downey, helping himself to another corn from the steaming bowl, right? The story itself is a story you couldn't escape, right? Unless you were absolutely horrifyingly innocent. He couldn't have survived his divorce with his wife unless she was evil and a murderer. And at the end he is convinced that she's evil and a murderer and that she tried to kill him and that's why he's eating her. If you look at the fire at the house, for instance. Now, on the issue of having the same story by accident, I like to allow in the possibility that John Shooter is a psychic. What it is accidentally written the same story. I like that idea. Like, it's a contagious bad idea. It's all about the ending. It's this whole story is fixed on a great line for the ending. He sort of idiot bimbled into Todd Downey's path to give it to him. How convenient. He should be so predictably oppressive. When Amy just should be so sympathetic.